We often hear that if you start weightlifting too young, it will stunt your growth and you'll stay short. Lifting weights stunts your growth. You have to wait until you're 18 to start weightlifting. In reality, there is no serious scientific study that proves weightlifting prevents growth. Absolutely none. And this is a myth that comes from the fact that training with weights can temporarily impact growth plates. But that doesn't mean at all that it will block their development. And besides, there are sports like gymnastics, weightlifting, or even American football and others that put much more pressure on the joints and cartilage than traditional weightlifting. And yet, no one tells young gymnasts or young football players to stop on the pretext that they will miss out on their growth. The human body is truly designed to adapt. As long as the technique is good and the training is progressive, there is no risk to growth. Moreover, there are several studies that have shown that weightlifting stimulates the production of growth hormones and testosterone. And well, all of this, on the contrary, is going to be beneficial for muscle and bone development. And if this myth were true, by the way, then all athletes who started weightlifting early would be short. Look at guys like Cristiano Ronaldo, LeBron James, or even some bodybuilders who started very young. Their growth didn't stop because of it. What can impact growth, however, is poor nutrition and lack of sleep. If a teenager does weightlifting, but eats poorly, sleeps poorly, doesn't sleep enough, and doesn't recover properly, then yes, there can be an impact on their overall development. But it's not the weightlifting itself that's responsible. It's the lack of nutrients and rest. And by the way, I started weightlifting young at 14 in my room with push-ups and sit-ups. I went to the gym at 16. And today, well, I'm 6 feet tall. It didn't necessarily limit my growth. I don't think it stopped me from growing. On the contrary, it taught me discipline and rigor. It helped me build a strong physique from the start. So if you're young and you want to start bodybuilding, don't let yourself be held back by this kind of nonsense. Obviously, focus on good technique because that's essential. It's the foundation. Progressive training, a suitable diet, good sleep. You'll see that not only will your growth not be affected, but you'll also develop a solid foundation to be stronger, and more efficient in any sport. So stop listening to myths, do what's good for you, and start building your physique now.